I am strictly making this video for preference only. Not being sponsored by DJI. I'm just here to tell you the products are awesome. Right now I'm filming myself on the Osmo Pocket 3 in a log profile. And that's one of the things I like about all DJI products. I have a question that was asked to me about the DJI Mini 5 Pro. Hold tight, let me take this off face tracking so it won't be following my face, and you can get an understanding on what I'm speaking of when I talk about both of these drones I'm going to share with you today. I actually put this one in a case, which I'm going to do the same thing for this RC2. Also, what comes in the combo kit is 3 batteries. One of the batteries is already inside the drone. You get a set of filters to come with it as well. And let me run that by you. The filters that come with it are the ND8, the ND32, and the ND128. I usually didn't know what none of this stuff did. You know, I had an understanding that the filters were basically like sunglasses for your drone when you're out in the sun or you're in certain bright areas and you want to make sure that shutter speed and high dynamic range is all equaling how you want it. Not preference on how somebody else wanted, how you want it. And that's one thing I had to learn when I got into these drones and when I got into photography and videography, period. Everybody have their own different sketch, their own different preference. So you can go on the internet over and over again looking at how the settings are for others, which it will work for them. But if it's not the exact same setting for you, it might need a little tweaking. You dig what I'm saying? So my settings might not fit you, in other words. What else comes in the case, of course, is the drone. It's lightweight. It's about the size of the palm of your hand. Nice. I had that question asked to me, what size is it? I mean, you can look on the internet and see that, but ain't nothing like seeing it in real life, in your hand. Also, you get extra propellers that come with the drone, which hope to have to never use those. Let's say that. You get extra propellers, and there's 6 of them, and you have to make sure you're looking at how you put them on, because it's a right way and it's a right and the wrong way to put them on. As you can see, you got the gray outer lining, and you also have the orange outer lining. Some props are for the top of the drone, and some props are for the bottom of the drone, vice versa. It also comes with a C-port charger, which I'm quite sure you might have a couple of those laying around, especially if you got iPhones and Android phones these days. So that's pretty much what comes with it. Of course, you get stickers and things of that nature. And also you got directions in here, which I was one that never read the directions. I just went hands-on because of videos I was seeing. But if you actually read the directions to any product, not just DJI product, you will find out a whole lot more than what's being printed, what's being presented on YouTube, or what's being presented on any of these social platforms. They're just getting to the point. But I dug into these manuals, took my time, put my glasses on step by step, and I'm like, wow, these drones do so much, and there's so much you can do with them. Like one of the things was I was used to flying my drone up high, but you know you can get better footage flying down low. That's just my preference. Also, I love to shoot in log profile, and all DJI stuff have log profile. Once again, I'm filming on the Osmo Pocket 3 in log, and it will sync up effortlessly with everything DJI has. Another thing that I got in the bag, this didn't come with it. I have the DJI Mini Mic 2s. Now, with the RC2 controller, as well as with the RC1, you can take and plug your adapter into the C port at the bottom of each one of these controllers. And when you're recording your video, you can speak into it. Maybe you want to do a voiceover on the footage, and you might have another camera recording, and that's also picking up, so you can link it up in your software. My preference of choice is DaVinci Resolve. I started out with the free version. It's really not a need to get into the paid for version, but I have been on the free version so long. When they started coming out more of the AI stuff, I went on to pay for the one-time subscription, which was $2.99, and I don't regret it at all. And if you into drones videography, photography. I was taking it on as a hobby. I'm retired, I still go out and work, and it's become a journey for me. I make content with it, I earn an income from it, and if I done none of those, it's just a peace of mind to fly a drone. Now, let me show you guys this. This is the Maverick Pro 3. These are the sizes, as you can see. Basically like big brother and little brother. You dig? But when I got the Maverick Pro 3, I just wanted the best of the best. It didn't matter to me. Same thing when I bought this. I just wanted the best of the best. I didn't know how to fully work it. I took my time on learning it, and it's still things I learn about it that's impressive to me today. Now, the reason I purchased the DJI Mini 5 Pro, and really I wish I would have got this first. I wish I would have got the Mini 5 Pro first, because this is heavy. This weigh right up under 250 grams. So I urge you to get your trust license. If nothing else, you can go out and get your pilot license. I went on and got mine. The test ain't hard, but I failed it one time and I went back and I took it again. So either way it go, if you're doing commercial work, you want to have that, you know, so you can be represented the right way and receive more clients, or stay on the low with how you do it. But I'm gonna take this out, put one of the ND filters on, and I'm in a set of apartment complexes where it's a hawk that sits up high in the tree, and I'm gonna show you guys first. You probably won't be able to see it too good on this Osmo Pocket 3, but I'm gonna actually take the Mini 5 Pro up, and I'm gonna see can I get some pictures of what is beautiful bird is nesting at. Don't want to disturb it, want to stay a little bit far back. I did it with the Maverick Pro 3. I got some good shots. Didn't catch the bird in it, you know, because, you know, hawks they can be some aggressive birds, but they got, sometimes I think, more common sense than some humans. But other than that, this is how you remove the gimbal bracket. I always keep my drone upright, and on the back side, you just pull out and then pull up, because you don't want to damage that gimbal. And putting these filters on, I would suggest that you hold the camera gimbal and place them on, because they basically just snap-ons, and I love them. But I remove my drone and I take the propellers out by removing the bottom ones first, and I always use the arms to remove them, and the top ones pull out. Now, with this Mini 5 Pro, I deactivated it. But once you open up the drone with the right leg on the right-hand side, it automatically cuts the drone on. I didn't want that. I wanted to power mine on once I power on my RC controller, just in case I'm out somewhere and somebody else flying a drone and I don't want the Mini 5 Pro to connect to nobody else's drone, which it can happen. Haven't happened, but when I read it, I'm gonna stick to the rules. So I'm gonna take this out, put this up at the tree. Come on, fly with me. Now I'm outside. I placed a ND 16 filter on my Osmo Pocket 3. And there are a couple of things I want to suggest that you get before flying your drone. You don't need it, but I say you need it. So it's like a double standard. Number one, when you're outside, make sure you get you a candle or some incense that deflect mosquitoes and bugs. Because while you're paying attention to your drone and to your remote, you will get ate up, or at least get you some bug spray. Because your focus be on your drone, on the remote, and you steady getting bit up. And that ain't comfortable once you pull that drone down and see all these webs on you. Number two, get you a landing pad. Now this is the most important, and the bugs. Get you a landing pad, and these are fairly cheap. I think I paid like 19 bucks for this. It may be a little cheaper because I done had this one for a couple of years. I bought it with a FPV drone I got from DJI a long time ago. Matter of fact, the first FPV drone. But this right here, one of these, it's gonna keep your drone from getting dirt or sand in the propellers, wherever you at. If you landing from the grass, when those propellers get to spinning, debris will get up inside your motors, and over a period of time, they'll start bogging out on you. So I got me actually a little air gun that I bought out of Office Depot, and I was spraying, you know, the air around the motors, and I was seeing a lot of little debris come out. So this was the purpose that made me get this landing pad. Also, another note to keep in mind before you fly your drone, I don't care where you at, make sure you calibrate the drone. It's gonna automatically update the home point, but personally, every time I fly, I take at least those 20 seconds to calibrate my drone. And I'm talking about the calibration where you actually spin your drone around like 3 times, horizontal and vertically, so it can actually position itself at that point once it set its update. Because once you cut it on and it raises up in the air, it's automatically going to set that update. Calibration will definitely ensure that your drone will be coming back to the designated spot that your home point is at. Also, make sure you get one of those glass cloths, because those little filters, they are so small that once you actually place them on your drone, they come with a lot of smudges. And I done took mine up in the air and then actually clean off the filter after placing it on my Osmo and on my drone. And boy, you still see the footage, but you see that little smear and it just wrecks everything. It's irritating. But to each his own, that's just a preference. I like everything to be neat, like it's set inside my mind, if that makes sense. All right, right now, get ready to calibrate my drone. And you see how this bug spray come in. See that bug, the floor, and he smelt it, he got on by this business. And you actually go into the 3 dots of the menu and you scroll up and hit calibrate. And once you hit calibrate, just hit the start button. And from that point, I take and spin it around 3 times. Then I take and turn it around 3 times as well. That make that calibration successful. All right, so check this out. I got 4 trees in my background. The Halks sits inside the middle tree. He be in both of them, or she be in both of them, but he sit inside the middle tree. I'm gonna take the drone up and circle around the tree, see if I see his nest, try and get a couple of photos, a couple of video. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Just don't want to get too close, if that makes sense. Also, check this out. I usually place these pins inside of my landing pad. Now the DJI Mini 5 Pro, it does not have enough power to move this pad, but that Mavic Pro 3, once it take off, this guy get to rattling. So these pins will keep it down. There's 3 of them that come with whatever launcher pads you get. Let me show you guys the trees. This Osmo don't have that much dynamic range, but these are trees I'm speaking of, let's say from left to right. These are the trees up here. So you got 4 up at the top. Let me kind of zoom in to see if you all can get a better look at what I'm speaking of. So these are the trees I'm speaking of, the Hawk being basically all these trees. And I don't know if it's the same one, I just see this one all the time. It looked like it. But I'm gonna take the drone up there and we're gonna see can we get some footage of a nest or either of the bird itself. Let's do it.